I just did my numbers in front of this one a landslide. Ain't gonna be no this year. I'm spinning back to back. Any save on that issue, I'm going 50-50.
Menu narration set to 100.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Detroit Lions. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're off in Detroit. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. The first carry here for Ashton Genty. Pretty good start here for him. 6 yards on that opening play.
Cool thing about a drive starting runs like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
First down now, ball at the 33. They put a receiver in motion right. Throwing on first down, Willis. This one finds Thornton. And this one doesn't go far.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, they need 7. Genty from the gun. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Malachi Starks read that nicely. He makes the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Toward the sideline, and it's intercepted. That is Lewis Seen. Well, in case they hadn't paid attention in the narrative this week, Brock, let that be their final reminder. This is the league's #1 defense they're facing this time.
Yeah, these guys got to the stadium early. You're #1. You're playing with confidence. You're playing with juice. And you're playing to take the ball away.
Right to the air with May. His first throw is an interception. Picked up by Peyton Wilson. And the Raiders take over on his 5th interception of the season.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Here we go, here we go.
Genty on the draw. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Getting out to his left. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
He's got it. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And he drives that throw backward on a gain of 4. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return you to Detroit right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They start with 2nd and 6. Finds him quickly on the RPO. And he looks it forward to the 43-yard line. Down by Caleb Ransall. 3rd and just 2 to go. Shotgun give here to Genty. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
Okay, I got to give some kudos to that defense right there. Sometimes as an offense, you think you can outsmart those guys on the other side. But that defense, they were dialed in for that draw.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. They're going for this. Headed out right. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
19 tight, 19 tight, 60 Bobcat, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hauled in, again it's Bowers. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Come on, ready?
Here's Willis to the air. It's a screen play to Genty. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of it.
70, check 60, check 60.
The motion a receiver left. Throwing is Willis. Dump off, caught by his back. Still has room inside the 15. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find it.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Raiders take a 2nd quarter lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip at a game. Nope. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The Raiders' kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. First and 10. May. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the gun, it's May. And down he goes. The Raiders got him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Third and long for him here. It's on target to Williams. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
First and 10 at the 47.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Geesh, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's May. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
May on 1st and 10. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Here's May again. Buying some time left. He's running with it. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
May now on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
Trey Tucker to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. With even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. Solid running here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down. And now now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Come on.
Really a solid design run. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So first down from the 41.
Let's go. 18, gotta be lying. Ready.
He's back to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. He's going to field this at the 2. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's made in the air. Screen here for Gibbs. Room for him past the 30. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Lions have a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up second down. Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Forced out to his right. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. It's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. First and 10 from the 43. May now from the gun. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion or a premium in this league.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
7th play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3. Throwing again, it's May. Skips it short of his man, that brings up 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Throw caught by his running back. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They let the offense defense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
To the air yet again, May. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Jeremy Chin has got it.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from the score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll send him over right. Shotgun snap now to Willis. Escapes out to the left. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Dragon 60!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He rolls to his right. This has been a trend, yet another interception. That's Carlton Davis.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run it. Run it.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Completed to his running back. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Buys time, rolling right.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Quick throw completed by May. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. This looks like a run drawn up for May. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
3rd and 1. Here's May. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. Looking to throw. Taken in by Williams outright. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. First down now, ball at the 33. Gibbs now from the gun. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Crosby on the tackle
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
To throw, here's May. Sends this to the end zone. And he's got it, it's in close. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Little bit of help with the penalty, but still quite a daunting third down for him here. Here's May. Chased out to his right. Going all the way to the end zone here. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Straight ahead with Genty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
And it's third down.
They give up the guts. It's Genty. And they really cut that one close, but they stop him just before he can get the first, Brock. It's fourth down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Okay, ready?
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Go! Look at that game!
Looking to throw. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on fourth down as they force the turnover.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Rolling left, buying some time. Has it at the 7. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a fourth quarter lead. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Raiders 14.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Giving this to Genty. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Hits him on the out route. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike, Brock, as he's set out.
Ready, ready.
And we'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
First down.
Wrap up, check, man. Check,
It's a
man.
gain of 10. First down, Las Vegas.
And off to Genty. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and the Raiders are going to have a first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Raiders trail by a field goal. They've got first down here from the 36. Working from the gun, it's Willis. Flush down out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely. Throwing it away.
He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's third down now.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. And it's third down.
He gets it out left, and it's gone. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
He'll look to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's first and 10. On the ground with Genty. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. They made it 3 yards on the totes. It'll bring up second down.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Now at 2 seconds left, we've got whistles and we've got a timeout. And up next, you'd assume a field goal trying to force overtime. So now the field goal unit runs on in a very big spot. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. The kick is good. He got it. And at the buzzer, they forced overtime. Well, Brock, 4 quarters couldn't decide a winner. And now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those 2 series, it is next score wins. And hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. This is Genty. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
This is Genty on second. He's going to be just 1 step away from that first down. They haul him down near the 31.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third and 1.
Trying to extend this overtime drive. They only need 1 yard. This is third down. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So first down from the 41. The give here to Genty. Past midfield to the 45. And he's all the way down to the 36. They strike for 23 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Las Vegas, first down.
Back to Gentile. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Vegas first down.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down, and they go right back to it. Quite the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
As expected, here's the timeouts, and now they'll get to discuss the play that'll end this in a win or a tie. This is biggest moment of the game so far, an important field goal try here. It's about 43 yards for it. It's good, the kick sails through, and the pressure now applied to that opposing sideline. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough. If you're good enough and we build up enough talent, we can also end this mystique or this problem of that early kick.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.